God, you are good. Come on, get up. Yeah. Awesome. All right, why don't you guys go find your seats, and we're going to get going here. Everyone find your seats. Wonderful. All right. Okay, real quick, who can raise their hand and tell me what their favorite part of today was? I'm looking for raised hands. Raised hands. Shh. Psst. 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 Very nice. Seriously. All right. What was your favorite part of today? Right here. What was your favorite part of today? Quiet meditation? No? Sitting in a dark room? No. Oh, What was it? Sports time. Who likes sports time? Awesome. Okay, I'm going over here. Somebody raise your hand. Tell me what they like. I'm going right back here. I'm going way back here. What was your favorite part of today?
Well, I don't really have a favorite part.
Oh.
Every single part was my favorite.
Oh, there we go. Okay, that's it. How many of you liked all of it? Okay, let's go right here. Somebody else who had a lot of fun. I'm looking for a girl. Naya, I'm going to come back to you. Naya, what was your favorite part of today? Snacks. Who liked eating? Oh, man. And last but not least, we're going to go to this section. Boy, you have just been so ready. What was your favorite part of today? Were the rhino talks? That is my... How many of you ever seen a rhino talk before? No, nobody. You have? Wow. You guys are so cool. I want to be your friends. You have like talking rhinos? That's amazing. That's incredible. Well, we did talk to Mac, right? Everyone remember Mac? And Mac helped us to learn some stuff, and we're going to kind of recap a little bit here today. So the first thing we're going to do is recap our memory verse. So everyone jump up to your feet real quick. Everyone jump up to your feet. And we're going to do the memory verse together. I know that you guys know it. Do you guys remember the hand motions? Okay, here we go. Shake out your hands. Here we go. All together. The Lord is good, a strong refuge when trouble comes. All right, very good. One more time. I want to see those legs shaking. Here we go. The Lord is good, a strong tower when trouble comes. Very good. Okay, and then, which I know you guys know this, and I'm a little nervous because this is going to be really loud and this is going to hurt my ears, but I'm okay with that. Mac also helped us to know that when life is unfair, that was pretty good. I think you got a little bit more in you. I want to hear this side. This side. Guys, prep. Get ready. Warm up your vocal cords. All right. Preschoolers, you guys got to do this with me too in the back. All right. You got to help me shout me down. When life is not fair. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. All right, guys, here you go. You ready? When life is not fair. Okay, you guys got it. Have a seat. Have a seat. You guys got it. We talked today about how sometimes life is unfair. Have any of you ever had a part of your life that was unfair? Have you ever said, that's not fair, and stomped around like you didn't get your way? Anybody ever done that? Have you ever done it with a brother or sister? Ooh. How about a friend? How many of you have ever done that to your mom and dad? That's not fair. So we talked about when life is not fair. Now I'm going to give you a couple of stories. I need everyone looking up here, everyone's attention. I'm going to give you guys a couple of stories. And then what we're going to do is at the end of each story, I'm going to ask you if you think that this story is fair or unfair. So let's practice. If you think it's fair, and if it's unfair, and you have to scowl with your face too. Oh, wow, you guys are pros. Oh my goodness. All right, so here's the first scenario. Here's the first one. You ready? Your friend, listen to this, moves next to Disney World and can go whenever they want. Fair or unfair? Yeah, right. No kidding. All right, the next one here. All right, get this. This I'm sure none of you have ever experienced before in your entire life. You have to go to bed at 8 o'clock, but your brother or sister gets to stay up till 9:30. Oh, that is not fair. Nate, I just want you to be real. Do you have to go to bed earlier than Corey? Oh my goodness. Did you guys know Nate and Corey are brothers? Nate has to go to bed sooner than Corey goes to bed. Is it fair? Nate's like, no. All right, next one. Here we go. You guys ready? Shh. Right up here. You ride the bus to school, but your best friend gets to walk to school with all of the other friends. Is that fair or unfair? Think about it. Okay, all right, mixed reaction. Very good. That's what I thought it would be. Okay, all right, now, all of these scenarios, we could look at them and be like, that is so unfair. But did you know that there is always multiple ways to look at a story? There's always multiple ways to think about it. And this is called perspective. I want everyone to say perspective. And all perspective means is just this. It's seeing things from a different point of view. I'm going to illustrate this, okay? Everybody eyes up here. I'm going to show you what I mean by perspective. I'm going to show you a picture, and then I'm going to ask you a question about who sees one image and who sees another. Now, look up at this picture right here. Okay, now, by just a show of hands, no one saying anything. Shh. Just show of hands. How many see a rabbit? Okay, all right, good, excellent, awesome. Okay, put your hands down. How many of you see a duck? Oh, wow, this is really interesting study on human psychology. Wow. All right, I want you to know that you are able to see both of these in here, and that is called perspective. It's seeing the same thing from a different point of view. Does that make sense? One more to help you understand this. Let's look at this one. Now, nobody's saying anything. Shh. Okay, show of hands again. How many of you see that the elephant has 4 legs? Raise your hand. Quiet, just raise your hand. Shh. How many see that the elephant has 5 legs? Raise your hand. Right. It's kind of hard to see, though. And that is perspective of taking, and literally what it is to look at something and then take a step back and look at it again from a different perspective to see something different. So, these 4 stories that I told you about, we're going to go back through them again. First one up here. Your friend moves next to Disney World and can go whenever they want. We say it's unfair, but a different perspective is to say God is good, and God is good in her life, and we can celebrate with her the fact that she gets to go to Disney World whenever she wants, and when we go visit, we get to go to Disney World too, right? It's a different perspective. The next one. You have to go to bed at 8 p.m., 8 a.m., that'd be cool, and your brother or sister gets to go to bed at 9:30. We think it's unfair, but a different perspective is to say, God is good because he's given you a warm, cozy bed in a home where you can go and you can sleep in safety at night and sleep and rest, and he's guarding you and looking out for you, and you get a full night sleep. A different perspective, right? Okay, let's go to this next one. You have to ride the school bus and your friend gets to walk with all the rest of the friends. We say it might be unfair, some say it is fair, but here's the other perspective. Did you know if you're walking to school in the middle of winter and there's this stuff coming out of the sky that we like to call rain, you get soaked, right? And then you show up at school and you're like soaked. And then your friend who rode on the bus gets off and is like, what happened to your hair? Your hair is like, oh my word, did you just like walk in the rain? And then your friend would be like, yes, I did, right? God is good because you get to ride in a protected place on the way to school. And if it does rain, you don't have to get wet. Last one. Here we go. Oh, we didn't go over this one before. Let's do it. There's one more. Here we go. I didn't show you this one before, so I'll let you vote. Your friend has the newest smartphone, but yours is 2 years old. Now, this doesn't apply to everybody I know in this room, but some of you have smartphones, and your friends have like the newest phone, right? And you're like, why can't I have the newest phone? But you know very simply the way that you could think about it? If you have a smartphone, you could just think God's good because you have a smartphone. Let me just back up for a second. Did you know when I was a kid, we didn't have cell phones, let alone smartphones, right? I remember getting my first cell phone, and I could only call people on it. I couldn't even send text messages. And when I got my first text message one day, I literally looked at it and was like, what in the world is this? This will never work. People will never use this. And now I text a lot. But anyway, God's good because he's given you that. So all of this talks about perspective and the choice that we have to look at every situation in life. And we can either say, that's so unfair, or they get to do that, or why can't I do that, or why can't I have that? Why can't my brother and I, when we were little, man, I'm telling you, it was bunk beds, right? We had friends who had bunk beds, and all we wanted was bunk beds. And so it was like, life's so unfair. We want bunk beds. My parents had to help me remember that we could always sleep on the floor. Like we didn't have to have beds at all. So they helped us to be able to see that God is good. Now, we're going to sing another song that talks about how good God is. So I want my three friends to come up here. We're going to jump up, and we're going to sing this. I want you guys to jump up to your feet, too. Jump up to your feet. And we're going to sing this again. I know this part. You know this part. You're going to sing it super loud.
Come on now, join with me. Everybody sing. I'm going to lift my voice to glorify my King.
Mighty God.
He is a mighty God and worthy of our praise. We give him everything. He's good in every way. Come on now, join with me. Everybody sing.
Come on.
I'm gonna lift my voice to glorify my King.
Yeah, yeah.
He is a mighty God and worthy of our praise. We give him everything. He's good in every way.
All right, here we go.
He is always there for us.
He's good in every way.
Pouring out his awesome
Sing it out.
love.
He's good in every way.
He fills us up with peace and joy.
He's good in every way.
He gives us all we need and more.
He's good in every way.
Come on now, join.
Come on now, join with me. Everybody sing. I'm gonna lift my voice to glorify my King.
Yeah, mighty God.
He is a mighty God and worthy of our praise. We give him everything. He's good in every way.
All right, here we go.
He is always there for
Ready?
us.
He's good in every way.
Pouring out his awesome love.
He's good in every way.
Let me hear you sing it.
Fills us up
This
with
part,
peace
ready?
and joy.
He's good in every way.
There you go.
Gives us all we need and more.
He's good in every way.
Come on now, join with
Come
me.
on now, join with me. Everybody sing. I'm gonna lift my voice to glorify my King.
Yeah.
He is a mighty God and worthy of our praise. We give him everything. He's good in every way. Come on now, join with
Come on,
me.
Jesus.
Everybody sing.
All the way across. Preschoolers, you too, come on. Whoa. Here we go. Let me see your
He is a
hands.
mighty God and worthy of our
There we go.
praise. We give him everything. He's good in every way. He's good in every way.
Yeah,
He's good in every way.
yeah. Yeah, awesome. All right. right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to get ready to close today, but what I want to do is I want to just finish up a couple things, get you ready for tomorrow, and then up here, and we're going to sing some more songs as your parents come to get you. Does that sound fun? All right. So, everyone remembers the memory verse from today. We're going to do that one more time, and then we're going to sing. So everyone stand up. Actually, you guys can do this. I'm going to explain how this goes. All right? Everyone eyes up here. Everyone eyes up here. Good. Very nice. Up here, what's going to happen, I'm going to have you come up, and we're going to worship through these. We're going to play through these songs. We're going to sing them. But I want you to be listening, because a voice from heaven, not really, it's going to be the people back there. They're going to call your name. And when you hear your name called, you need to go right back. Miss Wendy, can you raise your hand back there? Go back to Miss Wendy, and she is going to get you connected with your parents as they come to pick you up. Okay, does that sound good? And then we get to do this all over again tomorrow. It's going to be awesome. All right, so everyone jump up to your feet. You can come forward if you want. There's lots of room so we can dance and we can sing. All right, and we're going to do the memory verse one time. Come on, guys. Come on, all of you guys all the way over here. Come on up, come on up, come on up. Awesome. I'm going to move Mac. All right, here we go. Say it with me one more time. The Lord is good, a strong refuge. Okay, I tricked you that time. You guys are supposed to keep doing it. Okay, one more time, here we go. The Lord is good, a strong refuge when... Oh, much better, much better. When life is unfair? All right, you guys have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow. Go ahead and sing. Have a fun time.
Every good thing, 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 every good. You're the reason for every good thing, every heartbeat, every day we get to breathe. You're the reason for anything that lasts, every second chance, every laugh. Life is so sweet. You're the reason for every good thing, 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 every good thing. There will be days that give me more than I can take, but I know that you always make beauty from my heartache. Don't wanna forget or take for granted that it's a beautiful life we live. I'm not gonna miss the moments like this. This is a beautiful life you give. You're the reason for every good thing, every heartbeat, every day we get to breathe. You're the reason for anything that lasts, every second chance, every laugh. Life is so sweet. You're the reason for every good thing, 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 every good. You're the reason for every good thing, every heartbeat, every day we get to breathe. You're the reason for anything that lasts, every second chance, every laugh. Life is so sweet. You're the reason for every good thing, 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 every good. You're the reason for every good thing, 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 every good thing.
Check. Am I on? Can you, check. Am I even on? Okay. Hey, crew leaders. Be listening as well. If you hear your kid's name called, we can help get him out too. Thank you.
Leaning on the everlasting arms. What a blessedness, what a peace is mine. Leaning on the everlasting arms. Leaning, safe and secure from all alarms. Leaning on the everlasting arms. What have I to dread? What have I to fear? Leaning on the everlasting arms. I have blessed peace with my Lord so near. Leaning on the everlasting arms. Leaning, safe and secure from all alarms. Leaning on the everlasting arms. You know I'm leaning, you know I'm leaning, you know I'm leaning on the everlasting. You know I'm leaning, you know I'm leaning, you know I'm leaning on the everlasting. Safe and secure from all alarms. Leaning on the everlasting arms. Leaning on the everlasting arms. Leaning on the everlasting arms. Come on now, join with me, everybody sing. I'm gonna lift my voice to glorify my King. He is a mighty God and worthy of our praise. We give him everything, he's good in every way. Come on now, join with me, everybody sing. I'm gonna lift my voice to glorify my King. He is a mighty God and worthy of our praise. We give him everything, he's good in every way.
He is always there for us,
He's good in every way.
pouring out his awesome love.
He's good in every way.
He fills us up with peace and joy.
He's good in every way.
He gives more.
He's good in every way.
Come on now, join.
Come on now,
yeah.
join with me, everybody sing. I'm gonna lift my voice to glorify my King. He is a mighty God and worthy of our praise. We give him everything, he's good in every way.
He is always there for us,
He's good in every way.
pouring out his awesome love.
He's good in every way.
He fills us up with peace